Morning. It's Wednesday, June the 10th. I want to read from 1 Timothy chapter 2 and talk a little bit. Starting with first two verses. First of all, then I urge that entreaties and prayers, petitions and thanksgivings be made on behalf of all men, for kings and all who are in authority, so that we may lead a tranquil and quiet life in all godliness and dignity. The crux of this passage is something in the last few days has really hit me. The idea here is that we are to be praying for everybody. It's not always possible when you get down into time of prayer to remember everybody. I understand that. I think everybody does. But the idea here is to lift up people specifically in prayer, not just generalities. You know, we need to have the desire to do that. This has really hit me lately with everything that's been going on. And my decision to, kind of pull back the veil on Facebook and let everybody know kind of some of the things that were going on in our lives, to get messages, posts, of course, but messages and phone calls from people that are specifically praying for me and my family. And I tell you what, it really does uplift you to know that somebody took time in their time with God to remember you, to lift you up specifically for some of the problems or needs or difficulties you may be having. And it's a habit that I've been trying to get into more and more during the course of this last year, to pray for people specifically, not just those that get put on our prayer chain, not just those that I know have recent needs, but sometimes just to pray for people who pop into my head, pray for people that I think of. And there's been a lot of different people that I've not even met personally, that because of what I see on the news or over the internet, or because they are a public official, politician, whatever, involved in governing, or whatever it may be, that I will just lift them up in prayer, that they will make godly decisions, that they will lead in a way that will keep the most people safe and tranquil. That's government's first real job, is to protect and keep people safe. So, I pray for that. And I think it does a lot for me personally when I do that. So that's kind of what this verse encourages me to do, and hopefully encourages all you to do as well. To lift others up in prayer. If you need to make a list and split them up between your prayer times, do that. There's nothing wrong with, while you're praying, opening your eyes to see what name is next on your list. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You are able to pray and then lift someone up specifically. And I guarantee you, they will be blessed by you lifting them up in prayer. But even more so, you'll be blessed by it, because you're focusing on something other than just what you want. So often when we get in prayer, it's Lord, I need this. Lord, help me with that. And it's very self-centered. And I think it's important for us to understand that we are to also be praying for others even more than we are praying for ourselves. The Lord knows what we need, but we need to be praying for others as well. So that's my encouragement for you today. Be in prayer for each other, and just pray specifically and earnestly for others, and see the change that it makes in your outlook. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget, tonight at 6:30, we continue our Facebook Live Bible study and prayer time over Hebrews. We'll see you then.